And then beside my name, 3 dots. Thank you,
Three
Peter.
dots, and then you'll get it.
Rename.
Then you can rename it.
And it will take the Y. Thank you. Appreciate that.
I'm a technical genius.
Yes,
You
you
look
are.
different already.
Oh, yeah, see it. Yeah.
I'll take that straight back before I get into trouble. All righty. Nice to see you, Alan. Good. And Santa
Hi,
Claus.
Peter. Hi, everybody.
Always good to see you, Peter.
Good to see you. You've been going through the wars, huh?
Oh, yeah. How's everyone?
Okay.
Super good, but we'll get better.
Good. Really good.
Good.
Yeah, good.
Damn near
It's
perfect.
shaping up to be a perfect day.
Beautiful, beautiful.
How's
Hey,
that
the
for
best
topic,
way
Peter?
and the best way to start your day is to wake up.
Very
That's
true.
a good one.
Yeah.
That is helpful. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, puts a damper on things when you don't.
I think we could change the topic, I think, Santa Claus.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely.
Is Santa in a mood?
Oh no, Santa's always in every kind of mood, so I'll go wherever I need to go.
Attaboy.
Hey, Ashwin, good to see you.
Let's see.
Hi, how are you?
Good, thank you. You're still a black patch, Patrick, but I know you're there.
Oh, there it is.
He found the button.
Yeah, there I
There
am.
he is.
You got it. What's up, everybody?
All right, nice to see everybody. Alan, Lisa, good to see you as well. And
Nice to see you.
okay. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the next session of Your Next Level Mastermind. This is episode number 109. And our topic for this evening is, what does your perfect day look like? What does your perfect day look like? Okay. Before we get to that topic, we've got people here going to share some of their time with you because they are good at what they do. And for those who are watching the replay, especially on YouTube or anywhere else for that matter, I'd like you not just to reach out to these people, but talk to them. Their links will be under the video and they're there for you to talk with at any particular time, okay? They're all got different areas of expertise, but it doesn't matter about the expertise, really. The fact is that they know people that you don't know. And they may be just the person you need to get in contact with, you don't even realize it yet. So why not do yourself a favor, reach out to them, book a time to them, talk with them, and build a new relationship. That's what I'm suggesting to you. That's what makes the world go around. And be quite frank with you, it could open doors that you never even thought possible. Opportunities can appear from the most unlikely sources. All right. So without any further ado, let me ask Pat Dreyer, could you start by introducing yourself, followed by Joy Healy?
Thank you, Peter. I'm happy to start. Hey, everybody, I'm Pat Dreyer, and I'm in Phoenix, Arizona in the United States, and I'm in network marketing with a company called My Daily Choice. Now, network marketing, in my opinion, is without a doubt the best way to start a home business, attain freedom, and really just own your life. So what do? I show people how to make money, and I show them how using network marketing as the vehicle for that, as it's really just a business in a box, right? So I don't know many businesses where you can get in for free, get trained for free, receive all the necessary tools to make a six-income figure your first year. There's 3 simple steps to this. And once you learn these skills, you'll never have to work for someone else ever again. The only thing required, obviously, like anything else, is desire and commitment. And if you're interested, I'll get you some information. Thank you, Peter.
Thank you very much, Pat. Okay, Joy Healy, followed by John Allen.
Hello, everybody. I'm Joy Healy from Norwich in the United Kingdom. I help people 50 and over without sufficiently good income plans to have a comfortable retirement, and I help them supplement their income with an online business which can be full-time or part-time. An email contact from who'd purchased a book I wrote in 2019 reminded me of my initial interest in blogging, which I've maintained to this day. Now, a lot of the opinions I expressed in the book have changed since then, and I've come up with a much lower stress way than how I started my own blog. You can find my revised method on the link that will be in the chat. Thanks, Peter.
Thank you very much, Joy. John Allen, followed by Lisa.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone, depending on where you are in this great world of ours. What I do is, you know how most businesses owners think sales is a numbers game. They only count the number of leads they convert into clients as their ROI. I'm a lost revenue expert specialist. I help you convert more leads into paying clients, because if you think about today's world, it's getting more and more competitive. And if you don't have a way to stand out and be different than the others, you're going to be lost. So if you'd like to know more about it, give me a shout. The details are in the chat. Thanks, Peter.
Thanks, John. I like that. Lost revenue expert. Yeah, I like that. That's good. Okay.
Where's my money, right?
Yeah. What was the name of the Tom Cruise movie about? Show me the money. Show me the money.
Jerry Maguire.
Jerry Maguire. Go and talk to Johnny. He'll show you where to find it. Okay. Lisa McClellan, followed by Anthony Pasilli, or Santa Claus. Lisa.
Hello, everyone. Nice to see you all. I am Lisa, and I am close to Ottawa, Ontario, Canada. And I am a recovering people pleaser, a nurse psychotherapist, a massage therapist, and a previous fitness model and fitness champ. I help people pleasers get control back of their body, emotions, and boundaries to confidently say no to unimportant things in life and to take me time guilt-free. People pleasers typically have an easy time giving, but actually have a hard time receiving. And this actually teaches everyone around them not to be able to receive as well. So I want to help fix that.
Wow, that is really powerful, Lisa. You're right. You're right. Many people find it difficult to receive. Easy to
I'm
get.
not worthy.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
right.
not worthy. Yeah. Well done. Well done. That's very deep and meaningful. Okay. No, I meant that in the most correct way. I wasn't being blasé in any way at all.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. It's very easy to give. I mean,
well
you
done.
know, and it's very
you.
easy to give. Take it from a giver.
Well, we're going to
Yeah.
ask you right now. Sandra, it's your call.
All
Anthony,
righty.
followed by Yvonne.
Well, hello, everyone. It's so good to be here, to be with everyone. Oh, I tell you, it's so wonderful, wonderful. So, well, I'm here because I'm looking out for you folks. I'm reaching out to you folks because who do you know that would love a visit from Santa? Because what I'm trying to do is trying to set out visits from Santa all year round. And how am I going to do that? Via Zoom, the easiest way to do it. Most everybody has Zoom these days. So who do you know that has a youngster, a niece, a nephew, a grandchild that would love a mid-year check-in, a birthday greeting, or hey, how about a coworker who could use a good pat on the back? Oh, from Santa of all people. Another thing that I like, because I like to work with kids from 1 to 92. And another thing that I do is I love to help people get together. Do you have that someone special that you want to spend the rest of your life with? Oh, let Santa help. Oh, let me help you make that special occasion even more special. Oh, well, all my contact information will be in the chat box there. And I love working year round, and not just that one day, although it's exhausting. Another thing that Santa's doing is for the past decade and a half, I've been a voice actor. I've been a voiceover artist, and I work with web video producers, instructional designers, audio producers, and we work on web explainer videos and training videos, voicemails, and on-hold messages. And I tell you, there's nothing like it. You know, it's the one thing I love about what I do when I do this is the sheer joy I get from helping others and just by using my voice. And that brings the greatest satisfaction to me. I tell you, there's nothing in the world that I could replace that more than giving gifts to kids and bringing smiles to their faces in person. But all that information will be in the chat boxes. I look forward to talking with everyone.
Thank you very much, Santa Claus. As always, you're a darn hard act to follow, but you're in the seat, Yvonne. Okay, Yvonne, followed by Ashvin. Yvonne, over to you.
Thank you, Peter. Good morning, everyone, or good afternoon, good evening. I am Yvonne A. Jones, and I am located in Lake Wales, Central Florida, about 40 miles south of Disney World. Now, as an empowering business coach and relationship strategist, I specialize in guiding mature women, entrepreneurs, and professionals to unlock their full potential and achieve lasting business success. And I do this through my profitable relationship building framework. Now, today I am looking for individuals who know they spend a lot of time building relationships and have been able to build profitable relationships, whether with clients or customers, their peers, partners, or communities. I would love to share your information on my podcast, which is entitled Building Profitable Relationships. If you feel that you're someone who has built these relationships over a period of time and you want to share how you've done it successfully, then I would love to speak with you. Please reach out to me and I will place my information in the chat. Thank you, Peter.
Thank you, Yvonne, and good luck with the podcast.
Thank you.
Okay, Ashvin Nui, followed by Stephen Henry.
Hello, everybody. My name is Afshin Nuhi. I hope you're having a great day, and it's nice to talk to you guys and be part of this group. I'm from actually Richmond Hill, Ontario, in Canada, and I help small businesses to increase their business. Specifically, if you have clients that are slipping through your fingers, and don't feel bad, it happens to all of us. We take the return of our customers for our product or services for granted. And we all know it is much harder to get new clients, something like 12 times more expensive. And if you like to find out how to keep more of your existing clients, I prepared a free report which reveals a step-by-step method on how to keep them and keep them coming back to you and refer other customers to you. To get your free customized report, email me at afshinnuhi@gmail.com. Thank you.
Thank you, Ashvin, very much indeed. Stephen Henry, followed by Mark Inkster.
Thank you, Peter. I'm an expat Canadian, originally from Southern Ontario. And if you're curious, you can ask me about the elephant. I'm currently in Central Kansas, and I'm what you might call a multi-niched instructor, guide, and mentor. I work with those building or wanting to build an online business, and I guide them through technology overwhelm and their struggle with business, marketing, and mindset so they can deliver on their promises to their own clients. My information is in the chat. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Stephen. Well said indeed. Mark Inkster, followed by Alan Edwards.
Yeah, I'm Mark Inkster, a wealth making opportunities educator. I'm from New Zealand. And we're currently looking for people that would like to become sales coaches and help to coach our entrepreneurs that we have great opportunities for. So please reach out to us. So thank you.
Okay, your details will be in the chat, Mark?
Yeah, I'll put them in this time. Yeah.
Good man. Okay, thank you very much indeed. Alan Edwards, so good to see you, my man.
Yeah, good to see you, Peter, and everybody. Yeah, I had a few busy weeks. So I'm Alan, based in Hampshire in the UK, and my business is in property investment and development in the UK and Europe mainly. We're licensed to operate anywhere in the EU. That's all the 28 countries, because we established our business in Slovenia, which is one of the participants of the EU. So if you're interested in property investment or development, then we transform property value. We can advise you about the best investments to make in the UK and also in Europe. So I'll put my details in the chat. Look forward to speaking on another occasion. Cheers.
Thanks, Alan. And the investors don't have to be living in the
No,
They can be anywhere in the world, right?
Yes, exactly. There's one of the groups that I belong to is called PIN Global. What that is Property Investors Network Global. So there are lots of investors who can take advantage of the good returns in the UK by investing in the UK or in Europe. They can do so by engaging with people like me or other trusted agents who are on the ground and can carry out the necessary investments. There are lots of people I know who invest in the UK from other places in the world, like in the Middle East or Switzerland or Australia. Lots of people invest in this market.
Okay, thanks, Alan. Thank you very much.
Cheers.
Pat Kern.
Hey, good morning, everybody here in this great, beautiful world of ours and this Zoom. My name is Patrick Kern. I am presently in Bronson, Florida, inching my way north, slowly but surely. You only ride about 30 miles. Oh, yesterday I was supposed to ride 30 miles. Nah, it turned out to be 40 because Google got me lost again. Went up another gravel road. Gotta love Google, let me tell you. Anyway, I'm an affiliate marketer and I work for a fantastic company, My Daily Choice, and they are changing the marketing industry as I speak. I'm looking for people who want to get into this magnificent company and enjoy what they want to do and make a little bit. And talk to you guys later. See you next week, someplace up the road.
Thank you, Pat. Thank you very much indeed. Now, before we get to the topic, which to remind you again is, what does your perfect day look like? If there is such a thing when you think about it, let's see. I've got some apologies. First of all, from Malcolm Watson, Janet Pacelli, Lisa Jackson, although she may be here, she's not 100% sure, depends on whether she gets back on time. Monica Perriati, who can't make it, but she'll be here next week. And Jeff Veal, who's may be able to make it later, but he's not sure. But they're the people who put in apologies. So over to you guys and ladies, okay? What does your perfect day look like? And I would like you to use the reactions tab at the bottom and raise your hand and see if you can beat John Allen. That nobody did. He's already got his darn hand. My God, you're sweet, John Allen. So raise your hands and I'll take you in the order that you've raised your hands, okay? And I've already got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people. Mark, you haven't got your hand up yet, neither of you, Stephen. I'm just reminding you, Santa Claus, Patrick and Ashvin and Lisa, don't hide in the dark. All right. Okay, enough for me. John Allen, what does your perfect day look like?
Basically, my perfect day starts out with giving thanks to the good Lord for another day to be in this beautiful world of his. And thanks for, just being alive and all the extremities and all that good stuff work. Then I start out by reading for at least a half, 3/4 of an hour. Then my next big deal is got squirrels and birds and everything else out the backyard. They got to get fed before I do. And then once you feed the little critters and then you come in and feed me, then starts out my day going through reaching out to people to talk to. The beautiful part of this whole business is you get to talk to so many great people. You find out what their problems are and what have you, and whether you can help them or not. And that's one of the best things. Not trying to make any sales, just seeing whether you can help people with the problems they've got. And when you do that, the sales naturally follow. Then the evening winds down, have a nice supper with the other half, and then spend the evening with her. So that's it for a perfect day for me, Peter.
Thank you, John. Well said. Good. Joy Healy.
Right. Well, there's 2 types of day. The leisure-wise, it would be a day when my son comes to see me, with or without his wife and dog, and we just chill. The chilling part has never happened because there's always a business crisis to discuss or resolve, but that's fine. I just love seeing them anyway, and we enjoy what we do. Work-wise, my perfect work day, I get up fairly late because, as Peter knows, I'm an owl rather than a lark. I discover that my offline client has sent me a particular job that I do for a fixed price, and it turns out to be an easy one because some are complicated. I turn that job round, but not too quickly that they think it was as easy as it was. Then I go on to my online business. I notice that I've had some new opt-ins to my list and sales. Next, I send the daily email to my list and find I've got plenty of time to spare. So finally, I settle down with a book and enjoy reading. That's my 2 types of perfect day. Thanks, Peter.
Well done, Joy. Thank you very much for sharing. Well done. Okay, Pat Dreyer.
Thank you, Peter. This comes from the heart, obviously, but it's also based off of Vishen Lakhani's 6-phase meditation. In there's a part that asks you to picture in your head while you're meditating the perfect day, and you're supposed to put the emotion and all the other good things into it that makes you feel what you're saying and what you're feeling, so that you can eventually get it. Because as we know, it's an attraction type of deal. So mine starts out with, I wake up well rested at my home in Newport Beach. As I open the door to the patio, I can hear and smell the ocean. The weather's great, and I walk out to see the waves breaking in the morning light. Like every morning, I pinch myself because this is just so amazing. Now, waking the family up is always fun, especially the grandkids. Come on, guys, let's get going here. We got a reservation at the Beachcomber. Oh boy, beignets. They make the best ones out there, I tell you. The beignets are always better at the Beachcomber. As we sit at the front table on the patio, it's a little windy, but it gives us a great view of the ocean. And I'm always amazed at how close the dolphins and the whales are to the beach here. Now, breakfast is done, and the kids want to hit the beach for a little shell hunting. So our credit card's on file. So we follow them down the stairs real quick, hit the beach. We take our shoes off. We walk along the wet sand, and the waves are breaking, and it's set in the water, and the mist our way, and it smells great, and it feels even better. And my pant legs are just soaked. But that's okay. Now, with our pockets full of shells and sand, we head back to the house. Everybody's happy, excited, and talking a mile a minute. Man, the stories are amazing. I exercise and meditate while everyone showers. This is going to be another epic day. Growing up near here was a long time ago, but my family and friends always seem to know when we're at the Newport house. Everybody's always welcome, and we love having them over. I wonder who the surprise guest is going to be this time. Now, as the sun drops below the water, my excitement grows for tomorrow. What a day. What a life.
Wow, Patrick, that was fantastic. I love that. And I love the passion in the way that you delivered it. And I can picture it in my head.
Oh, exactly. Exactly.
Wow.
Absolutely.
Wow.
And that's the whole key to this when you're doing it, is to feel it and to your bones in your heart and in your brain, so that eventually it happens to you.
Oh, I'm going to the beach. Well done. Thank you, Pat. Well done. I really appreciate that. Yvonne Jones.
Well, I just learned something about Pat. Pat lives in Arizona where there's no beach, but his heart's desire is to be close to the beach. And we resonate on that, Pat. We resonate on that. I love the ocean. Yeah. So for me, Peter, oh, by the way, that sounds like something you should write in a book to make a beautiful story.
Thank you.
You're welcome. For me, my perfect day, there's no perfect day in my mind of wanting the same type of day every single day. I'll give you an example. Last August, my husband and I, for the first time in our lives, we stayed at an all-inclusive. It was wonderful. I got up when I wanted, didn't have to think about meal, walk on the beach. And then at the time when the restaurant was opened, we went in, we had our breakfast. Then we did what we wanted to do. We strolled, whatever, or went lay on a bed, lay on a table on the, whatever it is, a bed under the tiki until lunchtime. And that was beautiful to just listen to the ocean. But honestly, I'm not ready for that every day. So that was a perfect day that I enjoy intermittently. I would love to be able to do that at least once a year. Then another perfect day for me might simply be waking up and getting up and not having pains, because yes, I'm sharing with you, I have severe back issues and knee issues. So getting up and being able to swing myself out of bed and not say, oh, it's a joy. That's a perfect day for me. And later on, be able to work at my desk, later on, be able to go out into my garden and do some gardening. That's a perfect day. And finally, another perfect day for me is being able to go in my volunteer ministry, have great conversations with people, and then later on in the afternoon, be able to call my daughters, and one of my daughters and my grandchildren, and have a great conversation and here with my husband. So for me, it's different, but those are my ideas of a perfect day.
Thank you, Yvonne. Beautiful, beautiful. Well said indeed. Whew, I'm loving this. Okay, Penny, what about you?
Mine's a little different than everybody I see. I do want nice weather, though. I agree with that, in the ocean and walks. But personally, a perfect day to me would be spending it at the children's hospital, making the sick kids laugh and smile. They appreciate such small stuff that we take for granted. So seeing their smiles makes a big difference in my world. Or even going to the seniors' home. Some of them don't have visitors, so I like to do that. And I do that in other countries as well. Every time we take a vacation, we go to the schools, we go to the orphanages, I guess there's been a few, and we spend at least one whole day there. And we just bring joy to them. Like, you buy them little things, you play games with them. I've taken my grandkids there. It's a big eye-opener to the grandkids that not everybody gets what they want and has everything. And it was even a great eye-opener to them that some of these kids don't have families that can visit them and take care of them. So just appreciation of life. And that would be my perfect day, honestly. But someplace warm would be great.
Thank you, Penny. Thank you. I hope you're all enjoying this as much as I am, because you're sharing about yourselves at a level that not many people get the chance to do it. So I really am appreciating what you're doing today here. And I'm hoping the people who are watching this replay get to appreciate you more as well for what you're actually sharing. So Santa Claus, what about you? What does your perfect day look like?
Well, my perfect day, oh boy. Well, we just start out by getting up and having a nice hot cup of cocoa and some cookies and some fun treats and things like that. And then coming to the office and finding that there's a big long list of fun work to be done, videos and voiceover work, just waiting, long list of clients waiting for me to say, yes, I'm willing to help you. And here I am. And there you are. So come on over. Here's what we're going to pay you. And after that, the afternoon would consist of, lunch with Mrs. Claus, with Janet, and going out and not having to worry about, where, what she's going to be doing. So she's, just hanging out with her in the afternoon, having lunch, going for a stroll on the beach and just relaxing. And then later in the afternoon, a visit with the grandchild, and hopefully there'll be more grandchildren in the future, but lots of kids, taking them to the beach and having fun with them, and having, cooking dinner for them. Cause I love to cook. That's one of my passions, is cooking. I love that. Pat can tell you, I'm a pretty good cook. A dinner for everyone and just relaxing, and just chilling and enjoying each other's company, and then winding down with another hot cup of cocoa, spiced up with a peppermint stick this time, and a couple more dessert cookies, and then calling it a night, and being thankful for the entire day, being very, very thankful for the beauty and love that has come to me, and that I can share with everyone else, and my passions and my love for others, and just giving it all away.
Thank you, Anthony. Thank you very much. Beautiful piece of sharing. Ashwin, what about you, my man? What does your perfect day look like?
Well, my perfect day would be like Santa Claus said, to have lots of leads waiting for me. So that, and obviously, yeah, health is an important issue. Also, you got to be healthy in order to be able to work and help people. So that's very important also. And yeah, that's the basically same basic thing. It is just to have lots of leads coming to your business.
Okay. Thank you very much, Ashwin. Patrick Kern, what about you, my man?
What is a perfect day? Every day is a different day, but a perfect day is, if you want to call it a perfect day, I wake up once I put my feet on the ground and I look straight up and tell the Lord, thank you for another beautiful night and waking me up. And once I put my feet on the ground, don't matter what kind of crap comes my way, life goes on and I'm still here on God's green earth. And I enjoy life to the fullest. And I love to put smiles on people's faces when I'm out doing what I love to do. Just enjoying life to the fullest, because we got, like that Ashton said, we have to keep our health up. I love keeping my health up. I stretch out every day. And once I jump on that bicycle of mine, hell, I'm happy as heck. Thank you.
Thank you, Patrick. Well done. Well said. Alan Edwards, what about you? What does your perfect day look like, Alan?
Hi, Peter. Yeah, my perfect day wouldn't involve any work, so I would enjoy a relaxing day without any pressure, and I'd take advantage of the area where I live. I'm very fortunate to live in a village in the English countryside, so I've got lots of choice of places to run or cycle around this area. So my day would start off with doing exercise, which I normally do once a day, and I'd have an extended session followed by a relaxed lunch, and maybe a trip down to the coast and enjoy some time walking with my wife or other friends and family, and finishing off in a beautiful local pub, either at the coast or in the countryside. So that would be my perfect day.
Wow, thank you.
Cheers.
What sort of pub do you like?
Well, there are some really old ones near here, and one of them I'm thinking of, it's sort of hundreds of years old, and it's a very popular place for people drinking and also for people eating. So because it's got this character of an old building, it's just extremely popular. People go, from miles around to visit this old pub. I'll put if I can get the link in the chat box, I'll put it in the chat box so you can see what it's like. It's sort of like a chocolate box appearance, old building set in the country.
The reason why I asked that is because the last time I was in London, I went to this pub that was 600 years old, right?
Oh, right.
I'm coming from Australia. In those days, it was less than 200 years old, right? So this pub was 3 times older. And the ceilings were so low.
Yeah.
It was dark, low, and they served mashed peas and potatoes, those things, right? But I
Sure, yeah.
just love the whole thought of people have been drinking here for 600 darn years. I couldn't just
Sure,
hardly get my
yes.
head around
Yeah,
it.
there's lots of those sort of places around. Yeah, yeah.
So thanks for sharing, Alan. Okay,
Thank you.
Stephen, what about you? What makes your perfect? What does it not make? I should rephrase it. What does your perfect day look like?
Well, today is actually shaping up to be a perfect day. I can't tell for sure because it's early. It's about not quite 7:45 in the morning here, but I started early. I went to bed early last night, knowing that this session was going to be here. I usually work long into the wee hours of the night, and sometimes I sleep till noon. So getting up for Peter's mastermind session for 7 a.m. is a bit of a chore. So I'm getting better and better now at planning my Tuesday nights to go to bed early so I can get up. But I got up early this morning, actually earlier than I needed to, at about 4:30, and fresh coffee. Get myself a mug of fresh coffee, and just glad to be awake and getting going again. And I started working. I've been working the last few days on some short ebooks or guides that I'm writing. I'm writing a number of them, each on a specific topic, and I finished the second one yesterday, and I did a little bit of formatting on it for publication today, this morning, first thing, and then I wrote another one. I was able to finish a third one, and I was in the midst of formatting that when I got an alert on my tablet that the meeting was coming up in 15 minutes or so. So I took my coffee and went outside to watch the sun come up. And it's beautiful weather here today, about 65 degrees. And it's a little bit windy outside. The clouds were kind of at a medium height, filling the sky almost to the horizon. My front porch looks to the east, and the clouds were scudding quickly overhead within the wind. And as the sun came up, it turned that strip of sky between the clouds and the horizon into a beautiful peach color. And there was a kettle of hawks circulating overhead, catching the wind and rising and falling. And it was just a beautiful, beautiful morning. So, that was an ideal start. And then I came in to get to this meeting, and this has been perfection, obviously. A great bunch of people sharing a bunch of things. I wanted to just comment on two interesting things that stuck in my mind. Joy talking about blogging. Blogging is such an important part of marketing, and people who aren't blogging should really talk to Joy and look into it. I work with my clients on blogging. It's a powerful, powerful tool. And Santa using the phrase, "Who do you know?" That brought back lots of memories for me. I've been very active in past years in network or multi-level marketing. And the phrase, who do you know, is a good outreach concept. And it leads to the curiosity approach. I had one wag tell me one time, "I'm in MLM. Are you curious?" That was his curiosity approach. So anybody who knows about curiosity approaches will maybe get a chuckle at that. But it's early and heading into a perfect day. My next call after this one is with a client in England, actually in Scotland, in Great Britain. And he is my number one client right now. He motivates me as much as I motivate him. So that's a good give and take. Looking forward to the day. Thank you, Peter.
Thank you, Stephen, for sharing. Thank you very much indeed. By the way, Penny made an interesting comment, and I agree, Penny. If we wake up, that's a perfect day. I mean, the very fact that we got our eyes back open again, I truly can see where you're coming from. Lisa McClellan, I didn't forget you. What about you? What does your perfect day look like, Lisa?
Well, thank you for putting up with the fact that I'm on my iPhone and don't actually know how to raise my hand. So I was trying to physically stand there.
I didn't forget you.
I knew you wouldn't. My perfect day is a very simple day, but it's very special to me. Waking up with a smile on my face is good because sometimes I can worry myself into beginning a day that isn't optimal or positive. And then looking over to my guy, Sean, he loves mornings. And so he always has this cute little look on his face. So that helps me to start my day off right. And then the day would be just for me. So no helping anyone, just helping myself. I love self-care and working on my body, my mind, my emotions, my spirit. And that's probably why that's what my business is all about too. So I would start with reading a good book, which could be a self-help book or anything like a novel that I've been interested in, and spend some time with God. I find that when I do that, I'm just right as rain, feel my best. So maybe even reading the Bible, if that happens to be what I want. And then I would work on my body somehow. I would do some sort of stretching or fascial work, and exercise, sort of just trying to understand what my body is doing. I love posture. It's kind of a weird thing about myself, but I love watching how other people's bodies work and how mine works. So that's something that I would contemplate or just sit with for a large portion of the day, which kind of sounds funny, but again, I love it. And then I would spend some time with Sean because he's my favorite person. So that would be very helpful and fun for me. And then a perfect day would mean not having to think about what meal I'm going to make or what I'm going to eat. It's just provided for me. Whoever the magic person is going to be that creates that, I would absolutely love that. And then I would basically just rinse and repeat until nighttime comes, where I can just lay in my comfy bed and just snuggle into my covers. And I always say something like, oh, this is just wonderful. And then I would just go to bed and have, great memories of my perfect day.
Well done, Lisa. Thank you. You're a good storyteller, by the way.
Okay.
You really are. It's good.
Thanks.
Anyone else before we close up? Want to say anything more? I really appreciate you sharing what you shared. And I also appreciate you for being who you are. Any other thoughts?
Thank you, Peter, for this topic. I learned quite a bit about each and every one of you. It's kind of interesting. But I think in reality, we couldn't live the perfect day every day. It would drive us insane. I really think that.
Yeah. Yeah. May I share a little bit before we go? Just 2 minutes.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I don't want to describe a perfect day because I don't think I can actually. I'm not going to do it as good as Pat Dryer anyway, that's for sure.
Yeah.
But what makes a day special for me, or almost perfect, is the fact of being able to surprise and help people in ways that they don't expect. And today, here's an example. It's now 7:47 p.m., okay, in Thai time. Almost 1 hour ago, I had a call from a monk in the city near our village. This monk was educated in California. He speaks perfect English. He's a brilliant storyteller. I actually met him at a funeral about a year ago, and he is truly an incredible man. And he called me to say thank you. And the reason he said thank you is because, and I didn't know this, because earlier today, I was at the markets. No big deal, right? Just at the markets. And if you've been to a Thai market, there's food everywhere, right? And there's this really old lady she'd been bent over, probably because she'd been working in the rice fields for so long, and she had the curvature of her back was bent like this. And she was trying to reach up to the door handle of this car to open the door. And I just walked over there quickly and just got her by the hand and opened the door for her and let her in the car, okay, and helped her up to sit her in it because she had difficulty getting up into the car. It was one of those pickups that were a bit high rise. So she got sitting on the seat. And she thanked me. I said, no, that's fine, it's good, etc. And she asked me what my name was. So I told her. She said, where do you live? I said, I live in, it's called Bundongyang. She knew that because it was the local place, right? I didn't realize she was the mother of this monk. That's okay. So you never know, do you? You never know who you're talking to. And this monk went out of his way just to say thank you for helping his mum. And I mean, what else can you expect to have? I mean, that made me feel so special, right?
Of course, yeah.
It's the simple things in life that I love, and so I just thought I'd share that with you. Okay.
And yeah, and those are special moments that we can cherish all the days of our lives.
Yeah. So thank you, everybody. Thank you for connecting. Thank you for sharing today. I appreciated getting to know each and every one of you a little bit better. Okay. And I appreciate also the fact that you've shared your expertise and time. So until this time next week, take care. All the best. Bye-bye.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you,
Keep shining, everyone. Keep shining.